It can feel like an impossible task to get children to eat healthily. Fussy kids can push away plates if they detect any sign of green on them. So it comes as no surprise that parents are having to adopt sneaky tactics to prevent this problem. But when one dad hid some mushrooms into the family dinner, his wife was less than impressed. She called him an a-hole for tricking them into eating something they have been very clear about not liking. Surprised by the reaction, the bloke clarified he was just trying to get more goodness into his children's meals. He also took to Reddit to get some clarity on the argument. In a thread on the popular platform, he wrote, "My children are not allergic to mushrooms. My children love cream of mushroom soup. My kids hate the texture of mushrooms. When my wife uses canned mushroom soup in a recipe, she will strain out the mushrooms for the kids. However, when I use mushroom soup in a recipe, I run it through the blender. The pieces are so little that they have no texture. The kids don't complain about it and I don't waste time. My wife seems to think that I'm being an a-hole because I'm tricking them into eating something they have been very clear about not liking." I asked if she would rather eat a fistful of raw flour or a slice of bread. Preparation makes a difference. I think we are both trying to make sure that the kids eat a good meal, we just go about it different ways. In the comments, people reassured the dad that he wasn't in the wrong. While the children may be annoyed to learn the truth, it also teaches them not to judge dishes without trying them first. A responder wrote, "As someone who has hated mushrooms with a fiery passion their whole life, when I found out my mum has always blended some up for her Thanksgiving stuffing, that I love, I admit my ego was a bit bruised. Ultimately I learned a valuable lesson: things, even foods, aren't black and white. Terry's a finely blended mushroom gray area and that's okay. There's no vegan/vegetarian moral issue here, and I'm glad my mom tricked me, as I definitely would have refused to eat it as a kid if I knew, so I'm going with not the a-hole." And another said, "I hate mushroom chunks. If the mushroom is not a chunk, I don't know it's there. It adds flavor, I just cannot with the texture. I dislike a lot of foods in their original form, but eat them when prepared certain ways." So what do you make of the situation? Let us know in the comments section below.